What if the color on your walls is actively sabotaging your happiness? Seriously. There's one popular, modern color that many people use, thinking it's chic, but it can actually be a magnet for sadness, stagnation, and even financial struggle. In a few moments, I'm going to tell you exactly which shade it is. It's so common you've probably considered it yourself. It quietly creates a spiritual leak in your home, draining the joy and inviting negativity. But don't you worry, because I'm also going to reveal the 5 champion colors that act like energetic guardians for your space, welcoming wealth, deep love, and unstoppable passion. Spiritual traditions, like Feng Shui, have taught for centuries that your home is a living entity, and color is the language it speaks. You could be telling it to invite stress without even knowing it. Color is not just a cosmetic choice, it's a tuning fork that sets the frequency for your entire life, your prosperity, your relationships, your inner peace. So, let's set our intention together right now. Go to the comments and type, "My home is a magnet for joy and abundance." Say it with feeling. This is you telling the universe you're ready to receive. Now that we are on the same page about how critical color is, let's dive into the 5 colors that will transform your home's energy. Make sure you listen carefully to the end, because that's when I'll expose the one color that you should remove immediately. Let's start with the great starter green. Green is the color of life itself. It represents powerful growth, deep healing, and renewal. When you bring green into a room with plants or paint, it's like breaking up a dam of stagnant energy. It's the energy of a new sprout pushing through concrete. It creates fertile ground for financial seeds to grow and helps soothe emotional turmoil. If you're starting a new business or healing a broken heart, green is your ally. It's tied to the earth, so it brings a feeling of profound stability and security. A single green plant can be a spiritual air filter, pulling in negative vibes and clearing space for opportunity to walk through your door. Next, let's talk about my second color, a personal favorite, gold. Gold is not just about the obvious, money and luxury. It's about a higher frequency of wisdom, confidence, and divine insight. It's the color of enlightenment. Gold helps sharpen your intuition, allowing you to hear those subtle whispers from the universe, guiding you toward good fortune. You don't need to paint your walls gold, of course. A few intentional accents are all it takes to switch on this magnetic energy. This color connects true love with true wealth. Now here's a pro tip I give to all my clients. Get at least one gold-colored object in your kitchen. Why? The kitchen is the engine room of a home's prosperity. Placing a gold bowl, utensils, or even a picture frame, there is like flipping a master switch that sends abundance flowing through every other room. If you've been hitting wall after wall and nothing seems to work, gold can dissolve energetic blockages from the past, in the present, and even ones waiting in your future. It's a powerful path clearer. Alright, the third color. This one is for anyone who feels like their inner fire is down to an ember. If your romantic life feels dull, if your motivation is gone, and you just can't seem to get started on your goals, this is your secret weapon. I'm talking about red. Red is the color of pure life force. Its passion, its strength, its action. Now, some people are scared of red, thinking it means anger or danger. But that's a misunderstanding. When used intentionally, red isn't the fire that burns the house down. It's the spark that lights the hearth. You just need a touch of it, a vibrant pillow, one powerful accent wall, or a single piece of art. Red electrifies a space with courage and drive. It's the perfect antidote for lethargy or getting stuck in a rut of self-doubt. Red reminds you that you are alive, you are powerful, and you are here to take action. I've seen it transform a couple's dynamic from silent roommates back to passionate partners. Sometimes, all you need is that visual reminder to tap back into your primal strength. You deserve a life filled with passion. Now, let's move to our next color, blue. Blue is the great calmer. It is the color of wisdom, peace, and absolute emotional clarity. When your mind is a storm of anxiety and you can't think straight, Blue brings a deep sense of inner quiet. It creates a sanctuary of safety and serenity. More than that, it helps you hear yourself again. Be honest. When was the last time you sat quietly and listened to your own soul without judgment? Think of your mind like a shaken snow globe, a flurry of chaotic thoughts. Blue is the energy that lets all the flakes settle so you can see clearly again. An agitated mind makes poor decisions. A calm mind chooses wisely. Blue cools down fiery emotions, brings you back to your center, and helps you make choices that are truly aligned with your highest good. And now, for our final positive color, and it's a powerful one, white. White is the ultimate reset button. It symbolizes purity, potential, and a clean slate. Notice how painting a room white instantly makes it feel bigger, brighter, and more open. That's not an illusion, that's its spiritual function. White seems basic, but most people use it unconsciously. Use it with purpose. As you bring white into your home, whether through paint or decor, declare your intention. Say, I declare this space clear, protected, and open to all blessings. My home is a sanctuary of light and abundance. So it is. White doesn't just add light, it actively cleanses your home of residual negative energy, creating a blank canvas for miracles to appear. Now, we've arrived at the one color you must be very careful with. This is the shade that acts like an energetic fog in your home. It works in total opposition to the 5 colors we just discussed. Where white creates openness, this color feels suffocating. Instead of the peace blue provides, it fosters anxiety. It dampens the passion of red, blocks the abundance of gold, and halts the growth that green encourages. That color is dark gray. While it's often marketed as sophisticated and modern, dark gray carries a heavy, suppressive energy. It can be useful in a corporate office where you want emotions detached and creativity limited. But at home, it's a spiritual anesthetic. It numbs the atmosphere, hinders your personal evolution, and chills emotional connection. Over time, living with it can feel like it's quietly putting your dreams and aspirations to sleep. That's its danger. People choose it to look elegant, but they are unknowingly flooding their personal sanctuary with low vibration, depressive energy. Your surroundings are a direct reflection of your inner state. Imagine returning home to a space that feels muted, heavy, and somber. How does that make you feel? Probably tired, worried, and uninspired. Now picture coming home to a space that feels vibrant, supportive, and alive. That energy shift changes your life. This is why this color is so risky. You see it in high-end hotels for a reason. It's designed to be impersonal and transient. But you don't want to feel like a visitor in your own life. A home with its energy switched off is the last thing you need. This is why this trendy shade can lead to trouble. It undermines your peace, attracts bad luck, and can contribute to financial and emotional roadblocks. When your environment is constantly lowering your vibration, it becomes a barrier to receiving blessings. And the scariest part, it works so subtly, you might never connect the dots. So, if you have this color now, start a counter-attack of color. Place bright, vibrant art pillows, or throws against those gray walls to raise the energy. I get the appeal. It can look sleek, but there are endless elegant alternatives that will amplify your life force instead of diminishing it. Even these small adjustments can begin to realign your home with prosperity, joy, and profound love. This simple awareness can be the key that unlocks everything.